And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lou Dort.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Dort defending. 5 to shoot. Pass to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Siakam against Holmgren. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's the teardrop, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. And here's Dort. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Nesmith. No good. A bit long that time.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Nembhard, good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Here's Williams. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Turner inside. He's against Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
First in scoring, and they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Siakam, right side. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana again missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Toward outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Outside, Williams. Over Turner. Williams misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Dort outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here are the top shooters at the point guard position in this year's freshman class. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top. Second, T.J. McConnell.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Now here's Nembhard, guarded closely. Siakam outside. There's a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Siakam against Holmgren. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. And here's Siakam for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Halliburton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for three. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
First one falls for him.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nembhard. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Dort outside. Now Holmgren. He's covered by Siakam. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Siakam pulls down the board.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wallace. And here's Holmgren. Back to Wallace. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Caruso in for Dort. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 2. To the middle. Pass to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Williams. For 3, Mathurin. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Fades away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Siakam's got 5 points.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And here's Indiana now. Now here's Siakam. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Mathurin against Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Siakam outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Siakam in the post. Williams defending. Siakam no good.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
To the paint. Toppin. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Wiggins outside. To the wing, right side. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw drops for Wiggins. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. And Wiggins drops them both. Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell, yet to see a basket. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Wallace, left side. Pass to Caruso. Count the basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. Mathurin passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Thunder with a lead. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Halliburton. That one's good from the corner. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Wallace outside. Inside. Mathurin with a steal. McConnell outside. Toppin finds Halliburton. There's the drive. Look at Halliburton converting through contact. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And the bucket is good. 10 points for him.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Now Halliburton. The three is up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's McConnell. 8 points in his last time out. Halliburton draws the double. Walker for three. Connects from downtown. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
You can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's on T.J. McConnell. These are his first free throws of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Here's Walker. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Jang. And here's Indiana now. Toppin passes to Walker. Toppin left side. Just 5 to shoot. McConnell from outside. That shot off. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Caruso. Defended by Halliburton. Halliburton against Caruso. Lets the three fly. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Halliburton. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Toppin against Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. The Pacers again can't hit.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McConnell finds Halliburton. Walker sets a screen. Here's the 3. And Tyrese Halliburton with a 3. Halliburton's got 16 points now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Halliburton outside. Toppin outside. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. The 3, Mathurin. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pulls it from the top of the key. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Toppin. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Wallace with it, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Pass to Williams. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Walker. Williams grabs the board.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. SGA from distance.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Walker, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell with it. Now Wiggins defending. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer Mathurin sinks the tray. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And here's Caruso outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Mathurin against Caruso. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Walker finds Mathurin. Back to Walker. Pass to Mathurin. And here's Walker. The 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Wallace right side. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
And Mark Daignault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 7. From 9 feet. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Nembhard's got 6 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 35-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Siakam in the post. Holmgren's there. Pass to Turner. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Now here's Holmgren. 14 points for him last game against Indiana. 3 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam, no good. Thunder leading by 5. Dort for 3. Here's Hartenstein. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside Mathurin. 1:09 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And he drops the first.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Both shots good from the stripe. 59 seconds left in the second period. Williams passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Mathurin. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here we go, all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
32 seconds left in the first half of this one. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Mathurin missing. Thunder leading by 5. Dort outside. Holmgren, the pass to Williams with 1 on the clock. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And these point guards are making a big impact on defense as we take a look at the steals leaders so far this season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
I just love how he spends so much energy managing the game at the offensive end. It's really amazing that he's also one of the premier ball thieves in the league as well.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to Turner. Up top, Siakam. Back to Turner. Jacks up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Pass to Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post. Siakam's got 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First in steals, first in free throw percentage, and their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage, second best in the league at that, and it keeps them in every game.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. And he knocks down the first one.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game, makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 26. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 5. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Halliburton. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Dort. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. And Hartenstein hits from deep. 11 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Good on the shot. And the Thunder lead by 9.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
To the middle. They need this. And then Siakam with the jam.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Turner. He has 7. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up at the elbow. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. From the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Here's Turner. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 31. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And here's Indiana now. They trail by 9. Nembhard outside. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Williams against Mathurin. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Williams. To the right side. Fires from deep. Turner, no good. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Oklahoma City, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Lots of room. That one falls. Williams has got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mathurin against Caruso. It's Mathurin with a drive. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton, a screen on Dort. Siakam outside. Takes the 3. Book it again. 7 for 12, and going at the defense.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Dort outside. Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Halliburton for three. Another three for Indiana.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Halliburton left side. Mathurin against Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Now let's see which squads have been making a real impact with their shot blocking. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Thunder in second.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin comes in for Turner, and it's McConnell in for Halliburton. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second in field goal percentage, and they place in the top 5 in steals, using their length to get into passing lanes, using quick hands to frustrate the opponents.
And just go back to their field goal percentage. They're a disciplined team. They run a smart offense. It's about finding high-quality shots, maximizing their possessions.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the Pacers now. 11-point game. There's a screen by Toppin. Siakam against Wiggins. Siakam in the post. He's got 16. Can't hit from in close.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Siakam. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Dort with it. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside, Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And he makes a first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. And he can't hit the second. Pacers trail by 12. Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Here's Mathurin from deep three-point land. That shot is off. Williams with it. 10 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Shepard.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And let's get an update on Isaiah Hartenstein's injury. Allie, any news?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
No good on that one. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. Thunder leading by 11. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Siakam. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Doubled by Siakam. Caruso outside. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Caruso's got 5 now.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Out left to the wing. Toppin outside. Caruso against McConnell. Back to Toppin. Pass to Shepard. Puts one up from 19. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 13 in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Williams passes to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell against Caruso. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to McConnell, down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and Halliburton gets the assist.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Walker. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And the Thunder making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wiggins with a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jones, and they pick up two.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to Toppin. Caruso against Matherin. Here's McConnell. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Halliburton. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Jones. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Indiana with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Matherin. There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Cason Wallace.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
Matherin has a little bit of Mitch Richmond in him. You know, a guy I love watching work. Strong, aggressive, quick, talented as a scorer. Man, he's got game.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nimhard's checked in. Both free throws good from Matherin. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace, the pass to Sajang. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it from about 16 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. Launches a three. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. To the middle. Outside for Dort. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Toppin outside. Halliburton on the wing. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Halliburton with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Dort against Matherin. Back to Toppin. Walker passes to Halliburton. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Wiggins. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Wiggins. And no good. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton left side. Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Takes a three. Another three for Indiana.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Thunder leading by 7. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Halliburton outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Matherin with a steal. Pass to Halliburton. The floater. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
The first free throw is good. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Jalen Williams in for Wallace. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 11. Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside from behind the arc. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Inside. Here's Turner. Shots blocked. Here's Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. There's the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Neesmith brings a double. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Not going to go that time. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10, Halliburton finds Siakam. Back to Halliburton for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Thunder lead by 12. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner from downtown. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 51.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. Halliburton on target from range. Halliburton's got 36 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 13. Siakam outside. Halliburton for three. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. It doesn't go for him.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Turner, a screen on Hartenstein. It's Siakam with the drive. Top of the key. Turner, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 13. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 55.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Siakam hits them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 57 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. So it's Oklahoma City now, leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.